Okay, Bill here. March 7th, 6 o'clock. Toilet, no tank. Taking the tank off, I'm going to also pull the bolts, the floor bolts. I'm going to lift this bad boy up now. And I got the second sanding seal has arrived, so I'll stack them and reseat this guy. So be back in a moment. I have just double stacked it, so I'm going to sit it down and see how it works. Talk to you in a few. Okay, 11:55 p.m. Getting ready to go to bed. But redid the toilet twice, and I reset the toilet the second time. If you see I used more shims. Basically, this lid, if you sit the cover here the way it wants to into the notches, if I take that, it just will not stay. But if you kind of push it back a little bit, then this guy will stay. Or not. Yes. I was experimenting with the shims, basically kicking the front up so he's not on the longitudinal axis here. On this axis, he's not level, he's tilted that way. He's high and going downward. And I'm really kind of ticked off, actually, because this is not, as you can imagine, if I sit this cover, you know, the way it wants to, but try to get every bit backward, and you do this, and it falls forward. So, it's really annoying. It's really, really annoying. I'll have to talk to my brother-in-law, maybe my friend Billy Adams, the plumber. But he doesn't leak. I mean, you can, flushed it. I've used it. Doesn't leak. I know that's good. They got the 2 sanding seals on it. It definitely, and the sanding seals aren't too tall. I mean, I don't think, it's not affecting. I've had this problem with the second sanding seal, so I want to keep the both sanding seals in there, and we have to figure out what's going on. But basically, when this thing is bolted down, there's 2 bars. And basically, it's bottomed out and both left, right, and back and forth, and that's it. I've tightened it as far as you go, and no more. And it's just this. It's this design. I don't like it, and I already, I chipped this one. I banged it up, so I took these chips out, but that doesn't have anything to do with this. So when it shipped from the factory, it had, if you can see that, I don't know if you can see it, but it has that crack down the side. So, alright, well, I'll have to see what we can do about it. Alright, I just wanted to show you, I spent earlier this evening, you can see there's water all over the floor, and that's because, oh wow, look at that. Ta-da! It's back. Okay. I had this up back a year ago, last summer. Summer of 2012. Just to test to make sure that, yes, the water does actually work. So it's back up, and I think it's done now, and I put it together. I had to, thank God for the internet, I found the instructions for this on the internet, and this guy, and they don't leak, and I have extra washers from something, I'm not sure what. I think it might be for the sink. Tomorrow I'll be working on the sink. I gotta bolt the Mr. Bracket to the wall. and try to do what I can. There's 2 extra bolts that don't come with the sink. Actually 4. There's the 2 bolts that hold the bracket, and then if you want, for extra credit, there's flanges here and here that you can drive bolts in to really hold it to the wall. And then down there, if you're really down the pedestal, it has 2 holes for bolts. If you're really ambitious, I don't know about that, but we'll see. Probably those 2 extra bolts in the wall, I probably will do. Hopefully I did the math, and well, I know I did. I did the math, the nailer board, and I'll hit wood. Both the bolts, the 2 bolts for the lag bolts for the bracket, and then the 2 just going straight into the wall, they'll hit wood. So there we are. So tomorrow I got a waterproof with my bottle or with a brush. Mother could help. We gotta wipe down, before we do that, we gotta wipe down the tile and get rid of all the excess, and then actually before we do that, there's very little holes, and gotta touch this guy up with the extra grout. I bought some more grout today, and just go over and find all these places that don't have that have little gaps. Fill them, let it dry. We can then do waterproofing on the walls. I've waterproofed twice the floor here, so pain. Both the tiles and these tiles are porous, or at least they don't have this waterproof finish on them. So you just waterproof the whole thing. And so yeah, so gotta get a shower curtain rod and shower curtain. So we're getting there. Tested this works. So I know it's kind of disjointed, but it's nice. I have the height of this is now, it's just perfect for me because I'm 6'1", so it's really nice. So there we are. So various things I could do tomorrow depending on my mood. Alright, well, see you later. Good night.